This beautiful castle from the 18th century is one of the most inspiring workplaces, and this is where the group of artists come to create every day. Michele de Beer is a part of the Ardgillan artist collective, and in her studio inside the castle, she designs and produces a unique and bespoke range of homeware and clothing. Let's go chat with Michele and see her studio. Michele, your studio looks so inviting and whimsical, and my eye is immediately drawn to all these exquisite colors and designs. What is it like to come and work here every day?
Well, it's like a breath of fresh air, coming away from the house and all the responsibilities that one has as a homemaker, wife, mother, which I get joy from all of those things. But I get a different joy from coming in here. The inspiration of being in this really old building and other creative people being around me.
In designing her unique kimonos that truly are statement pieces, Michele uses a particular type of light flowy silk that is made in Mumbai, India. Kimonos are very versatile. Mm-hmm. How can you style one?
Well, as you can see today, I'm just jeans and a sweatshirt with a kimono over it, with trainers on. So I wear one every day.
Worn over a swimsuit, a dress or a tank top, kimono will add elegance and comfort to every outfit. And I got to experience that myself.
I would naturally go for something that has that blue in it or something similar to sort of tie it together. Just make your jumpsuit as elegant as it is, but now this just takes it to the next level.
The technique that is being used to print the patterns on the silk is quite remarkable.
They lie out the plain, undyed silk, and then they screen print on it. So they layer the different colors, and then that gets a final wash, and then it gets hung out to dry.
Michele's kimonos are one-of-a-kind pieces, and the whole process of designing, cutting and stitching happens right here in her studio.
And say Emma has come in and selected the sea green. So what I'll do is I'll throw my silk out and lay it on the table. I'll come over here and get the pattern according to your requirements. And then I would lay that down, cut it out, and then I'd go over to my sewing machine and stitch it up, pressing it at my ironing board in between.
So when I first came to your studio, you were actually in the middle of working away on a new design, and I got to see it, how that looks like. You were sitting at your sewing machine, you were sewing, and your iron was on, and it was just wonderful to see you in your element.
Yes.
But how do you begin your day?
So when I first arrive, I come in and close my door behind me, and I make a cup of herbal tea, because at that stage I'd had my quota of coffee, and I sit at my desk and I have my quiet time with God, who is the center of my life and who I try to glorify through my business as well.
He makes me
but
lie
I sit down and I listen to a few daily devotions and have another short prayer. And then I open my door and then I start my projects at whatever stage they're at.
When the art of designing patterns meets the art of tailoring, the outcome of that synergy are stunning pieces of clothing and homeware that will elevate indoor and outdoor spaces alike.
So this is the range I first started off with. It's called African Wax Print. As you can see, it's full of bright colors, and the African people do love bright colors. All their beadwork and crafts are always bright, and it's wonderful.
I love how comfortable they are. They really look very fashionable. And intricate design, again, just catches the eye. But then if you lie on it, you can just take a nap, because it's a feather inner, and you can look how it goes down when you press it.
Yeah.
Beautifully comfortable.
Yeah.
But that's not your only collection. You have quite a collection of cushions.
Yes.
And actually, some of your cushions had a previous life as just plastic bottles.
Correct. I'll take one down for you. This fabric here which you can see it looks and has the feel of linen. So it's a combination of mostly recycled cotton, canvas, and it's got about 10% of previous plastic bottles, recycling products to create something else and create almost a luxury piece that you could have in your home or in your outdoor living space.
You also have cushions made with Irish linen.
You see the rough weave of the linen. I just love the texture of it.
These exquisite cushions capture the beauty of South African nature, where leaves are laid on sheets of cotton fabric, sprayed with eco-friendly dye and put out in the sun. As the fabric dries, it gets imprinted with the shape of a leaf that was laid on it. A perfect finishing touch to any outfit is jewelry. And here we have some hand-beaded bangles.
Yes.
Can you tell me more about them?
As I say, I grew up in South Africa, and a traditional craft by the local people is beading. They use it to do all sorts of different things. They're glass beads. You're welcome to try that on.
It's beautiful.
Each glass bead is threaded onto a string and then wound around a tube. So each one is handmade and hand done. So I just really appreciate the craft that's gone into it, and it's a way that the people earn a living to support themselves.
That is
and
incredible.
Then I also have the hand-beaded protea.
Hand-beaded protea. Protea flower is the national flower of South Africa. And these particular ones were made in South Africa.
So you can take one and have it just on a dresser, or another lady recently came and bought 3 to put in a vase on a table in her entrance halls.
What is wonderful about your business is that you are doing the international shipping. Tell us some of the countries that you shipped your products to.
I've shipped to quite close, the UK, Spain, and then as far as Australia.
Not many people get to say that they work in a castle. The first step for Michele in getting her studio was applying through the advert she saw on Castle Facebook page.
I had to submit my business plan and where I saw my business going, and had to put it across to them that I thought it was a viable business to have in this space. So it took quite a while, because at that stage we were still in the pandemic and there were lots of stops and starts with meetings and what have you. So I've been here since June 2021, and it's so wonderful to have one room dedicated to all of my work, as opposed to working from home and having things in all the different rooms in the house.
It's been a real privilege to have you, first of all, as a friend in my life, but also to get to chat with you today and get to know more about you and your business. And I wish you all the best.
Thank you very much.